Mark, the force is wrong with you. Look at here. This is a family picture. There's a mom and a dad and three kids. Doesn't matter what their political affiliation is. Doesn't matter who they're related to. All right. It doesn't matter. These are parents with their kids, and one of these kids is dressed up for Halloween in a First Order Stormtrooper costume. What's wrong with that? Nothing's wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that at all. Well, that depends. It depends on if you're Mark effing Hamill. The guy who played Luke Skywalker, the hero of the saga, the guy that the fandom menace, that the majority of the Star Wars fans have been defending now for almost 2 years because of the socio-political rhetoric coming out of Disney Lucasfilm that has basically tanked the financial viability of Lucasfilm because they drove away the customer. They drove away the left, the right, everybody of common sense. They drove them away because of this kind of rhetoric. Mark sees this family picture and thinks to himself, look at these frauds. Isn't that funny? Isn't that what Disney Lucasfilm's been saying to anyone who does not agree with their rhetoric for the last 2 years? That you're not a real fan, you're a fraud, you're a sexist and a racist and a misogynist. You shouldn't be here, you're not welcome here. So this Disney Lucasfilm employee, Mark Hamill, whose derangement syndrome over the Trump family, over President Donald Trump, is so all-encompassing that he sees this family picture, he sees these kids, and he thinks, frauds. Go F yourself. He told these kids to go F themselves. Oh, he swapped it with force. He was trying to be cute. But he basically told a family, a mom and a dad, three kids, a Star Wars fan, someone who is so young, the only thing he's worried about is chocolate pretzels and candy and going out on Halloween and dressing up as his favorite character from Star Wars and celebrating that. That's all this kid worries about. But because he's related to the wrong person, in Mark Hamill's mind, he's told to go F himself. Mark, are you even worthy of the defense? You understand that the same people that turned your character into a joke, those same people held the same political beliefs you do, and you just echoed them perfectly. You just acted tried and true, like a Disney Lucasfilm employee. You just insulted kids. I mean, we already know. Oh, I'm sorry. I get a little political on this channel now and again because, frankly, it is what it is. And these people like Mark Hamill, they have no problem attacking children, doxing children, labeling children, harassing children, asking online hate mobs to go after children, like what happened to Nick Sandman. I mean, at least Nick was a fucking teenager, though. These are little kids, don't know any better. They're just kids. They could have been my nephew or niece. They could have been your kids, your nephews or niece, your grandkids. They could have been anybody's kids. And the only thing Mark Hamill thought the moment he saw that it was Ivanka Trump's family was go F yourselves to these kids. In his mind, fraud Star Wars fans. Mark, are you even worthy of any of the praise, adoration? Are you even worthy of any of the defense that the fandom menace has been screaming about to anybody and everybody about how you were treated because of people with your political ideology? Mark, today you disappointed me. You broke my heart. Today you proved to me where you really stand. I have ignored all of your rhetoric because you always kept it out of your art. Today, you allowed it to influence your art. You stated, as a Disney Lucasfilm employee, you stated, Mark Hamill, the legend, that children can go F themselves. Well, Mark, you can go force yourself too, asshole.